How's it going, guys? My name's Alien. Today I'm back on another Identity 5 video. Yes, I messed up my intro, so let me do it again. How's it going, aliens? My name's Alien. Today I'm back on another Identity 5 video. Today I will be doing a hunter guide for the newest hunter in the game, Chang, aka Black and White. So let's get right into the video. Okay, so before we get into the hunter guide, I want to plug my Discord server. The link will be in the pinned comment below. I will plug it in every single video. I really want you to join, please. I know you have a Discord. If you play, you probably have a Discord, so why not just join the server? Next, we're around 900 subscribers. We're hashtag grow to 1,000 subscribers. So please subscribe at the end of the video if you enjoyed it. If you found it to be informative, please subscribe, give it a like. I am doing a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. Oops. No, not silent. Okay, so I am doing a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. So if you want to be in it, then you have to subscribe before 1,000. So please subscribe. So now let's get into the hunter guide. Hunter guide entails the best persona to use on him, the explanation of all of his traits, and then live gameplay and showcasing how you should play with the hunter. So let's start off by going over his external traits. Dual soul. The white and black guards have their souls embedded into an umbrella, and their souls can be switched by using summon. The white guard excels at patrol and pursuit and moves slowly but has slow stun recovery and attack speed. The black guard excels in melee combat and has fast stun recovery and attack speed but moves slowly. So this is his first ability. It's called Summon. You can read it. Basically, this is how he switches from black guard to white guard. And this is how he can teleport using the two guards, black and white. At 1,000 presents, he gets... Did I not turn on... Okay. Hopefully that stops the notifications. But let's get back into it. So, Stiffen Soul and Wavering. I will read this one. When the white guard enters the spiritual realm, it won't be able to interact with anything for 5 seconds, but its moving speed will greatly increase and it will siphon the souls of nearby survivors. If it fully siphons a survivor's soul, the survivor will be unable to interact with the environment. When the black guard rings the bell, all survivors affected must calibrate. Should they fail the calibration, they will be horrified for 60 seconds. If they fail another calibration during that time, their soul will waver and their moving directions will reverse. So, basically, you get ability, and it changes depending if you're in white guard or black guard. The ability in white guard is he hovers, and then it's like a dash similar to Smiley, and you can use this for closing gaps, and you can also use it when you're camping so that a survivor is unable to save, because it does make them unable to save, vault windows, or throw pallets. In blackguard, he rings a bell, and Then point what you use this for is to close gaps in black form because it stuns them for like a second. Also, you can use them if they're by a pallet. Use it, and then they can't for that second they can't throw the pallet down, and then you can get through and hit them. So this is very useful if you master it. Lastly, summon enhance. Basically, now it reduces the time it takes to switch souls, so it reduces the cooldown. Plus, when depending if you're teleporting from black to white or white to black, it will either do ciphering souls or wavering souls, so the same effect will happen whether you're in white or black. And also in white, it'll be a hallucination of like 5 different hunters all chasing them, and they won't know which one is you. So now let's get into the persona. Usually I use this persona. I use detention because every hunter needs detention except for gamekeeper. Every hunter needs it, and it's actually really good on Wu Chang specifically. I use confined spaces because it's great for closing gaps, and when you don't have blink, this is a must, and it stops infinite loops. But I also got it for destructiveness. This is really good when you stack it with black's destructive palette destroying speed. It's insane. It's only a second and a half, and it's really powerful when you stack it. Also, it makes white's destroying speed, which is usually unbearable, actually bearable to a degree because of the 40% buff. I use announcement because this is a must for any hunter. I can't imagine playing hunter without announcement. And then I use panic because overall is just a good trait to have. And I use berserker when I'm using the camping playstyle because when you stack it with black's attack recovery speed, it's actually really insane, and the recovery speed is really good. And then I use excitement to block the coordinator shot. So here's the other persona you can use with a different playstyle. You can use either tinnitus or panic. Panic is actually really good on this playstyle, but I know a lot of people like using tinnitus, so you can definitely go for that over panic. But this is the non-camping playstyle, and usually I say for high tier play you have to camp. But I would say Wu Chang and Geisha are the two hunters where you can actually win without camping, because Geisha, if you use teleport, it makes her very mobile, and you don't need to camp with her. With Wu Chang, because he has the built-in teleport, and then if you stack it with teleport or you use blink, he doesn't actually have to camp. He can just go after cipher after cipher after cipher. So this is another fun playstyle you can use that's viable, and you don't camp unless it's like really makes sense to camp. Like a mind's eye is almost done, and then you see the coordinator trying to save. Like, why would you leave? Might as well make sure the mind's eye gets make sure you secure that kill. And if I'm using this, I'm using either teleport or blink. I actually like using teleport because it gives some insane mobility, the best mobility in the game, even better than Smiley. If I'm camping, I use excitement. You can also use blink, either one, in either playstyle. So now let's get into a game as hunter. Okay. And if I need to cut it, I'll cut the video. But I'll just go over where I think he lies in the tiers. I believe he's a solid A tier. He's the 4th best hunter in the game, and that's also shown in the Chinese meta. He's the 4th most used hunter in the game, behind Smiley, Geisha, and Feaster. I put Smiley, Geisha, and Feaster all S tier, so I put him A tier. He can honestly be S tier. I've had more success with him than with Geisha and Smiley, but imagine you combine all 3 hunters together but made them all a little worse at what they did. That would be Wu Chang, in my opinion. It also made it more complicated. That would be him, and that's why he's A tier. He has great gap closers, similar to Smiley, and great mobility like Smiley, with his teleport, which lets him get across the entire map, just like Smiley can, and also has his in white form his gap closer and his dash like Smiley. But it's a little worse than Smiley because he can hit from that gap closer, which White cannot. All he can do is catch up. He can't actually hit with it. And then you have slow attack recovery speed because you're in White, while Smiley's attack recovery speed from his dash is very quick. So he's like Smiley in that aspect, but a little bit worse. He's similar to Geisha with the mobility and the teleport and being able to stop kiters. Like how Geisha's a pro at stopping kiters because she has basically infinite blink. He's also very good at stopping kiters because of his insane pallet destroying speed and also his Bell and Blackguard, the Bell that stops them. When you combine that with confined spaces, he's a great counter to loopers and kiters. But at the end of the day, he will never be as good as Geisha in that regard, but he's still better than Smiley or Feaster. But that's what he has from Geisha, but it's a little bit worse. Lastly, with Feaster, he excels at camping and securing kills. Wu Chang, with the right persona and the right traits, he can also secure kills very well with his in Blackguard and his attack recovery speed. If you stack Berserker on it along with excitement, you can get insane recovery speed, and it makes him a very good camping hunter. Or if you go into White Guard and make them unable to save, that also makes him a great camping hunter. But it's not as good as, let's say, Feaster, because Feaster can just get 2 hits very quickly. It's easy to make the coordinator miss the shot. With Black and White, you can't make the coordinator miss the shot as easy. You have to use excitement instead. So that's why he's like all the hunters combined, but just a little worse at everything. And that's why I put him at A tier. Okay, so I will use my non-camping playstyle for this one. I'll just use like teleport and then I won't camp. I'll just take someone down, see the next person, take them down like that. So we're facing a coordinator, magician, explorer, and gardener. I don't hear the audio. Hopefully it's recording audio. It may not be. I'm sorry if it isn't. I have gameplay up. I'll link the gameplay of High Rank if you want to see that. And that does have audio. So if you want to see that, go check it out. I have the link below. So now I see the gardener. This is annoying. And look at this. Let me show you something. You saw that? Even though it didn't look like I was going to get the hit, it actually still hits. It's if you hold down the button. If you hold down the button in white form, he has the longest range in the entire game. The longest range in the game. It won't even look like it's going to hit, but it still will hit. There's nothing I can really do there. And then you can, like this, use it to close gaps. And a key thing with this hit that people may not know is that you can move the hit while you're hitting. Like, you can move yourself, move the camera while you're attacking. If you don't do this, it's actually a very difficult attack to land. But if you do, it's an easy attack to land, and maybe the best in the game. I missed it. Come on, why won't it pick up? So now I'm just going, there's dead. Teleport in. And that's really key. And now she can't do anything. You really have to master the teleports with him. If you cannot master the teleports, there's no reason in using them. There really isn't. You have to get good at teleporting. See, I'm not going to camp right there. I could see both ciphers getting decoded, so, and it's coordinated, so there's not even a real reason to camp, to be honest. Is he going to use the illusion? Yep. That was a good illusion. Got him with that insane attack range. And confined spaces. That's where you see how good confined spaces is. Because that just stops the loop. And you don't need blink because that stops the loop itself. They're obviously going to go back to decoding. Oh, never mind. Thought they would finish decoding that cipher. But in that case, if they're over here, I don't have to use O. And I will use this. There we go. Still. To. Oh, what? That should have. That should have worked. No doubt about it. That should have worked. But, he should be dead, right? Okay. Now, this one, yep, that one's almost done. So they're going to try and finish that. And the one coordinator was at before is almost done. Yeah, and he's at that one right now. So since they're at separate, all I can do is just rush. I can't camp or cipher, really. Come on. And you say that's done. Now I'm going to teleport to this cipher to make sure he doesn't finish it. And that's another big thing with black and white. If you're in black, you should hit like this through palettes, or you can hit like that through palettes. If you're in white, you should go through the pallet and hit. So to not get hit by a pallet, you can do one or two things. You can like hit and then move back like I showed you, or you could use the other tactic like I showed you where you go through it. You start the attack before you're in the pallet, and then you go through it and get the hit. Okay, so that will be all for the video. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. I hope the persona, the build helped you out. If you found it informative, helpful in any way, please give it a like. If you want to see more videos like this, I do everything Identity 5 related. Please subscribe to the channel. We're so close to 1,000 subscribers. Hashtag road to 1,000 subscribers. Giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. And that'll be all for the video. Bye.